In the living room at home, he found 5 young people, who are passing a paper to each other's mouths. Soon the father enters the room and takes his belt out of his pants and asks, "What is happening here?" His daughter gets up and says, "That dad is going to hit me and demoralize me, in front of my friends." Your father reciprocates and asks, "And that's the way you talk to me?" Then a boy gets up and says, "Hey, Crown, if it's just a joke, sorry, forget that the old man doesn't know how to play." And he reciprocates and says, "Okay, I have a joke here, which everyone will like." So he asks everyone to sit down. His daughter immediately asks, "Oh dad, do you know how to play?" And he answers, "This one, you will all like it. I have an unlimited black card here, and whoever wins the game will keep it, and you will be able to have a party without adult supervision. You can spend as much as you want." Soon the young people start celebrating. Then he asks, "Are you ready?" Everyone answers yes. He says, "With this unlimited card, each of you will have to put all your cell phones here, unlocked, and every message or call you have, everyone will have access, okay?" The daughter soon gets up and says, "I'm fine. I really don't have anything to hide." The father replies, "Then you can go there." She then puts her cell phone on top of the unlocked shelf. The same boy who made fun of his father's hides one of his cell phones, but he is her daughter's husband, so she says, "Love, put your cell phone too, you only talk to me." Then he gets up, and when you put the cell phone on, it doesn't unlock. Then his father-in-law reminds him, "Unlocked any." Soon he unlocks his cell phone. The girl in the dress says, "Now it's me," getting up to put her cell phone on the shelf, so her daughter asked her friend to participate too, and she replies, "I don't want to participate." This afternoon her daughter says, "Friend, we're going to lose party." Your friend asks, "What are you trying to hide?" "Will soon." Then she gets up and puts her cell phone on the shelf. Your daughter says, "So Mustache, your turn now." And he replies, "Mustache, I have nothing to hide," also placing his cell phone on the shelf. The father soon says, "So let's see this game." Then a cell phone starts to ring and her daughter realizes that it belongs to her friend and says, "Friend is hers." Her friend answers her must be a call from Sao Paulo, so her daughter says, "No, I'm not going to miss this party," because of a call from Sao Paulo, getting up to answer her cell phone. Her father then hands her the cell phone and asks on speakerphone. When answering she says, "Hi," a woman says, "Friend, I'm waiting for you to call me so far, where are you? I want to know how was the night with Gu," discovering that his friend was staying with her husband. Then she screams, "No, you didn't do that," putting your cell phone on the shelf and running on top of the girl and says, "I'm going to kill you." Soon her father breaks up the fight and says, "Sit down, the game is just beginning, you didn't want to play." So she sits down and he says, "Let's all play." And her daughter starts hitting her husband, and her father says, "Okay, no aggression, the game is just beginning. I want everyone here to stay calm because the game is just beginning, and we are going to play a lot. Didn't you want to play? So you have to be patient, not to attack anyone. Let's stay calm, that it's going to be super cool. Let's continue." He says, "This game is being much better than playing with my friends." Then he takes a cell phone and sees that a message has arrived, so he says, "You want to read it?" addressing your daughter. Then he continues, "I will take this one unlocked anyway, huh?" Amazed, he starts to look at everyone and says, "Wow, I can't believe it either." Your daughter asks, "What's up there, daddy?" Soon she looks at the girl in the dress and asks, "You too?" Then the girl answers and says, "It must not be a message from a collector, I keep receiving it." Soon your daughter gets up to read the message. When reading she is amazed and says, "You weren't going to do that to me, Rose?" Rose responds, "What was the woman, why is she so stressed? I already know my name went to the SPC again, my name lives there." Then your daughter answers her, "SPC what, you naughty?" Rose answers, "Calm down friend, look at the cholesterol." Your daughter says, "Cholesterol, cholesterol," going up to Gu and saying, "Until Rose you caught it right away beating him." Then she tells Rose, she wanted to kill her and Rose answers, "Stop it, because I'm chubby." Gu soon puts his hand on Rose's belly and says, "My son." Your daughter asks, "What are you pregnant?" "Your son?" Going on him and hitting him, "Man, you got her pregnant with me." Soon her father catches her attention and says, "Oh Karen, what's up, didn't you want to play? Then sit down." She immediately says, "What a bag." Gu tells her to stop, she might lose the baby. She replies, "What the fuck baby what?" Soon her father calls her attention again and asks her to be silent. He then says, "You didn't want to play, now let's play until the end." The mustache eating his nail says, "Guys, I'm freaked out, you guys are terrible." So your father says, "And guys, I think it's impossible that we find out more things here." Soon he notices a cell phone ringing behind Gu and he asks what's playing there. Gu replies, "It's nothing, it's just my work phone and my spare phone." Karen takes her cell phone and sees that it has stopped ringing, then tells her father that it stopped, so he takes the cell phone and remembers that to win the game all cell phones should be on the shelf. "Including your work phone, let's see what's here." Gu replies, "No, no." When unlocking the phone, he is amazed, so he looks at his mustache and says, "Mustache to you." Then Mustache gets up and says, "Oh Gu, they found us," and starts to shake. Everyone looks at Gu. His wife puts her hands over her face and takes a deep breath. Gu soon screams, "Damn Mustache, I told you not to text me yesterday, but also damn father-in-law, why did you go get those cell phones?" Karen then tells Gu don't call him father-in-law, everyone talks about our mustache, even you, and he replies, "Of course you think I would stay out of a delight like this." And Karen replies, "What a shame for one person." Rose then gets up and asks Gu, "And now are you going to be my child's father or mother?" Gu replies, "Wow, what a prejudice, I'm going to be a father." Rose says, "I'll wait for you at my house so we can talk," slapping her in the face, taking her cell phone and leaving Karen's house. Soon your friend gets up and says, "Damn Gu, I'm really disappointed to have stayed with you," taking your cell phone and leaving Karen's house. Mustache sits on the couch. Karen gets up and says, "What are you doing here? Go away." Mustache responds, "Wow, but you are rude," in taking yourself and going to Gu and giving a kiss on his cheek. Then Karen pushes him away and he says calmly, "I'm just going to get my phone repressed." Karen then pushes him away again, kicking him out of her house. So she goes to Gu and says, "And you?" Soon he cuts you asking her to stay calm. She answers him, "Stay calm nothing." He tells her he loves him. She reciprocates and says, "You don't love anything," pushing him out of his house. Karen goes to her father and apologizes for never having heard from him about her friends and thinking they were her friends. Her father replies, "My daughter, I love you. I hope you learned your lesson today, because I will never give you bad advice, only now for you to see the kind of friends you have." So she says that she will listen to you more and that she loves you.